Good morning, Miss Nkosi. Firstly, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to make this proposal. Good morning, Miss Campbell. You're welcome, and I can't wait to hear what you have got for me. As we know, the quality of our water is something very important as it affects human health, the aquatic ecosystem, and the environment in general. Recently, a lot of pesticides and pesticides residues have been discovered in our water even after the traditional treatment methods. So what is the problem with pesticides being in water? Pesticides are used to kill pests, including insects, fungi, and undesirable plants, also known as weeds. Pesticide residues have a high persistence in the environment and toxicity to both wildlife and humans. The use of fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides contributes to soil and water pollution. For examples, in water bodies, pesticides can increase eutrophication, which affect the oxygen levels in the water. There are 4 main ways that pesticide outbreaks can start: contamination of foodstuff during transport or storage, ingestion of seed dressed for sowing, use of pesticides in food preparation, and presence of pesticides due to misuse during harvest, misuse of containers, or excessive application. The residual effects of pesticides on human health include effects on the immune, neurological, or reproductive systems, as well as cancer. The examples of acute health effects caused by pesticide residue include stinging eyes, rashes, blisters, blindness, nausea, dizziness, diarrhea, and death. Oh, that's horrible, Miss Campbell, but interesting. Tell me more. Well, I would like to focus specifically on one type of pesticide residue, that is phthalates. Phthalates are environmental pollutants, sometimes known as phthalic acid esters. Phthalates are utilized in almost every industry, including in building materials, printing inks, varnish, latex paint, cosmetics, clothes, food packaging, pharmaceuticals, medical devices, and pesticides. Phthalates have been found in the air, drinking water, rivers, sewage sludge, bottom deposits, and soil. They are used in the creation of numerous everyday items. Yes, go on. In wastewater treatment facilities, the measured chemicals precipitate to sludge. When contaminated sludge is utilized as agricultural fertilizer, phthalates are released into the surrounding soil. Due to their ability to migrate from manufactured goods, phthalates are discovered in rainwater. Through leaching, migration, and oxidation during product usage and storage, they pollute the environment. Interesting. So what are their negative effects then? Phthalates released from home and commercial wastewater treatment facilities either immediately enter the water or build up in sewage sludge, having detrimental impacts on the ecology and human health via the food chain. Phthalates are thought to interfere with hormones and may be linked to a number of chronic disorders in children, including allergies and asthma. Phthalates can also cause human health risks such as precocious puberty, obesity, developmental delay, and are toxic to the kidneys, thyroid, and testes. The development of the human male reproductive system is altered in boys exposed to phthalates when they are developing in the womb. Other studies reveal that phthalates have biological effects on wildlife that are related to estrogenic effects. Animals exposed to phthalates in the womb have shown decreased speed activity and concentration, early puberty in females, and testicular cancer. Phthalates are also suspected to alter the endocrine system, which is the system that regulates the hormones of animals. Similar to this, phthalate-contaminated soil severely harms the animals and vegetation. Because of the detrimental effects on both human health and the environment, phthalate pollution is a problem. I hear you, Miss Campbell. So what do you suggest we do to eliminate such contaminants from our water? Well, I don't know if you have heard about filtration membranes, but they are quite a successful method for water treatment. I have read about them here and there, but I'd love to hear more. Filtration membranes are microporous polymeric, ceramic, or metallic barriers used to separate dissolved materials, solutes, colloids, or tiny particles from solutions. Membrane filtration is a pressure-driven separation method that uses a membrane to sieve particles and macromolecules mechanically and chemically. Membrane filtration has been used successfully in a variety of wastewater treatment systems and can provide a very effective and efficient method of solid-liquid separation. Alright. How would filtration membranes help us with our pesticide problems? Nanofiltration, reverse osmosis and another membrane technology known as the forward osmosis have been increasingly explored for pesticide removal from aquatic environment owing to their versatility and high treatment efficiencies. Reverse osmosis is a method of separating ions, undesirable compounds, and bigger particles from drinking water that employs a partly permeable membrane. It is capable of eliminating low concentrations of bioactive pollutants from surface water, such as pesticides and hormones. Reverse osmosis, nanofiltration and forward osmosis have been applied to phthalate removal from water. They have been tested and all showed a high degree of phthalate removal from water, from 97.6% to almost 99.9%. Okay. So which method comes highly recommended amongst those? Forward osmosis (FO) technology has received increasing interests as a potential low-fouling membrane process and a new approach to remove/recover nutrients from wastewater and sludge. In a FO system, a feed solution, such as industrial wastewater effluent, flows on one side of the membrane, while a solution of higher TDS concentration, the draw solution, flows on the other side. The difference in TDS level between the two sides creates an osmotic pressure that transports clean water through the membrane, concentrating the effluent while the membrane retains contaminants in the feed stream. Okay. May please tell me what is going to happen to the sludge after the water treatment? Well, I'm glad you asked. The sludge can be used in various beneficial ways after the water treatment. Sludge is created in sewage treatment plants when suspended solids from wastewater are removed and soluble organic materials are transformed into bacterial biomass, which also ends up in the sludge. It is potentially extremely useful in manufacturing of fertilizers, as it includes important plant nutrients, such as nitrogen and phosphorus. It also has potential as a soil conditioner. If sufficiently dry, sludge can also be utilized for energy recovery by incineration or pyrolysis, or gasification, which generate biofuels like methane-rich biogas, bio-oils, and electricity. Understood? You may carry on. In conclusion, the widespread use of pesticides is a significant pollutant since it contaminates the air, soil, and water, and contributes to the loss of biodiversity as well as detrimental human health problems. Pesticides also leave residues such as phthalates in the environment which are also a danger to humans, animals and vegetation. Filtration membranes are preferable for removing pesticides in water because of their advanced properties. The byproducts that result from the water treatment are reusable. Nutrients and biogas are two of its byproducts that can be employed in agriculture and for energy production. Amazing. Thank you, Ms. Campbell. We will most definitely look into using filtration membranes for the removal of pesticides in our water.